Hello everybody. In this video on waste collection and transportation, I hope you will have learned the following. You should be able to know the different collection and transport systems and know the difference between collection vehicles. At first, we should know about waste. Everything we use when it becomes unwanted and loses the usefulness of the material becomes waste. There are many kinds of waste such as metal, paper, glass, plastic, organic, EU waste, etc. Oops, what went wrong here? This happens when there is lack of waste collection service. It might be a temporary situation like in this case of Bangladesh, but for many, especially the urban poor, this can be a default every situation. When no collection service is provided, residents need to find ways to get rid of their waste. They do this by burning or dumping, as in the case of Chittagong in this picture, into a storm water drain. Waste is a big problem in Bangladesh and other developing countries. Here you can see boy struggling to swim across swamp due to blockage of waters in this picture. Canals are almost fully covered by plastic waste in Dhaka, Bangladesh. Drainage systems are blocked by plastic waste and cities are flooded. An inefficient municipal solid waste management system may create serious negative environmental impacts like infectious diseases, land and water pollution, obstruction of drains and loss of biodiversity. So waste management includes the activities and actions required to manage waste from its inception to its final disposal. Here we can see the waste management cycle. Today I will discuss about the two important parts of this cycle: collection and transportation. Collection of waste is the transfer of solid waste from the point to use and disposal to the point of treatment or landfill. There are two types: primary collection and secondary collection. Primary collection of waste. Primary collection of waste is the waste collection from the source of the waste. For example, the collection of household waste to local waste collection points by small cars or vans. In this video, where you can see here is a simple primary collection cart by bicycle in a neighborhood in Kumilla. It's the door-to-door service where collector knocks on each door to obtain the waste. Here is also a curbside service where residents leave their waste at the curbside for collection. Secondary collection of waste. Secondary collections are where the waste from a number of primary collections is taken from the transport station to the final disposal site. For example, the waste collection to a dumping site or waste landfill area. Usually, a separation procedure of reusable and recyclable materials is done after the primary collection of waste. Then the secondary collection of waste is done. What you can see here is the secondary collection of waste. Municipal waste collection is one of the basic and crucial urban services. It contributes to hygienic environment, quality of life, and supports public health. Remember, municipal waste management services must be provided to all. It's not enough to provide services to richer, as the impact of some residents not having collection service will affect the wider public and thus contradict the objective of this service. Uncollected waste attracts disease-transmitting vectors. It's often burnt in neighborhood, creating smoke and fumes that endanger health and may block drainage channels, leading to flooding during rainfalls. Transportation of waste is the movement of waste over a specific area by trucks, tankers, cycle cart, and other vehicles. There are several types of vehicles used in waste transportation, such as cycle cart, wheelbarrow, handcart, tractors. These options are used for the primary collection of waste. Vehicles used in secondary collection of waste. Of course, higher space and road infrastructure allows a direct collection service with larger vehicles is possible. Collection service can have different variations. In this picture, these types of vehicles used for general transportation of waste. On the other hand, these types of vehicles used for transportation of hazardous waste. Which of the 5 R's could your business focus on improving? Think about your current waste and recycling strategies and then come back here and let us know what you think. Thank you.